Hidden among the trees of the Périgord Noir lies one of France's most surprising chateaux, Château de Milandes. Here, medieval architecture meets Art Deco glamour, and history shares the stage with one of France's most dazzling performers, the American singer Josephine Baker. Because this isn't just a castle, it's a love story by an American woman who loved France, a fashion statement, and more than anything else, a family home. Located in the Dordogne Valley, Château de Milandes is about 6 hours away from Paris. Unlike the castles nearby that were built for defense during the Hundred Years' War, Château de Milandes was built in the 15th century by the Caumont family. It was designed for comfort, not military defense. A Renaissance home before that became trendy around the Loire. You won't see massive moats here or arrow slits. This was the kind of place where lords and ladies sipped wine in embroidered slippers, not polishing armor. Over the centuries, the chateau passed through several noble families, eventually falling into disuse, until one very unexpected new owner showed up with feathers, pearls, and a dream. Josephine Baker was born in St. Louis, Missouri in the United States in 1906. She moved to France at the age of 19, ready to showcase her talent. Baker quickly rose to fame as a singer, dancer, and eventually became a French icon. By 1937, she had enough money to rent the Château de Milandes before purchasing it outright. But World War II was coming, and Josephine Baker was not the type to sit by quietly while her newly adopted country was at war. Baker remained in France and joined the French resistance during World War II, acting as a spy. Her fame gave her access to high-ranking parties where she gathered intelligence and even smuggled messages in her music sheets. While she had other homes, she spent a good portion of the war here at Milandes, hiding people and delivering visas to those trying to escape the German Reich. Although Château de Milandes might not have been built as a defensive castle, it was indeed playing that role for the first time in its life. For her actions during the war, Josephine Baker earned the Croix de Guerre and the Légion d'honneur from a grateful nation. After the war, Josephine Baker adopted 12 children from around the world, her rainbow tribe, to show that harmony among races and cultures was possible. Château de Milandes became her sanctuary and stage for a better world. She filled the chateau with music and glamour. There were leopard print sofas, gilded mirrors, and family portraits. Because Josephine didn't just live here, she embodied the place. Eventually, however, financial struggles and poor advice forced Josephine to relinquish Milandes. In 1968, a sale at auction of the castle was held. At its conclusion, the castle had been sold for 1/10 of its value. Baker tried to stage a sit-in in the kitchen to keep her home, but to no avail. She spent the rest of her life in poverty, with wealthy friends like Princess Grace of Monaco coming to her rescue. The chateau went through several private owners who have now restored it and turned it into a museum dedicated to Josephine Baker's extraordinary life. Today, visitors can see her dresses, her decor, and her gardens, all through original recordings, film reels, and personal objects, bringing her world to life. For more information on how to get to Château de Milandes and Nouvelle-Aquitaine, there is a link in the description to my website for more details about visiting the chateau. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories from France and beyond. Thanks for watching. À bientôt.